What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Anne and thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video we are going to talk about makeup brushes. As you can see, I'm holding some few makeup brushes and this video is going to be about a girl's guide to makeup brushes. Honestly, I know so many people are usually scared when it comes to makeup brushes. When you see a big set of brushes, you get scared and overwhelmed. This is a beginner-friendly tutorial for every person out there, every lady out there who wants to learn about makeup brushes and how to apply makeup. You're in the right channel. So, I know for sure you can get overwhelmed when it comes to makeup brushes. I know when I started learning about makeup, I couldn't figure out the brushes, and every time you go to purchase some brushes, they usually get a set of brushes with so many brushes and you don't know what to do with them. You get overwhelmed. So don't worry, because today I'm going to sort you out. As a beginner, you don't need to learn about every brush that's in that makeup set, and you don't have to use all of them. You just need to use from 5 to 6 makeup brushes, and the rest of them you learn slowly as you learn more about makeup and how to apply makeup. In this video, I'm going to break down the brushes in 2 categories. I'm going to show you brushes that you use to apply makeup on your face, and there are brushes that you use to apply makeup on your eyes. Eyeshadow brushes and foundation or makeup brushes. Okay, even eyeshadow is makeup. But I'm going to show you brushes that you use to apply makeup on your face and the ones you use to apply makeup or eyeshadow on your eyes. I'm going to show you a few that you don't need a lot. What you need to do as a beginner, just invest in good quality brushes, because there are so many fake brushes out there, and fake brushes don't do a good job. They don't blend well and they don't give you that flawless finish. So you need to you don't need to invest a lot of money. Here in Kenya, you can get a set at beauty options or any cosmetic shops for around 800, 1,000 or 1,200 for a set of 6, 8, 10 and even 12. But like I said, you just need to use a few of them. The rest, just leave them alone. Don't overwhelm yourself. You just need to use the basic ones. So let's get into the face. The first thing you need to apply on your face is foundation. So you need a good foundation brush. What I use as a foundation brush is such a brush, a flat brush. It has to be dense. You see the hairs? Dense and soft. And these bristles are a bit long. It has to have a bit of long bristles, flat surface, and has to be dense. So this is one of the brushes that I use. I use different kinds of makeup brushes. I have invested in quite some few brushes. So I use also this one. This is Bestop, but it's a bit dirty because I used it to apply this makeup. It's Bestop or Bestop, I don't know. It's also, this is the one I normally use. You see it's flat. Sorry, it's dirty, I had just used it. So what you do is you apply your foundation on the brush or you apply it on your skin. I normally apply it on my hand just to warm the foundation a little bit, and then you dab it and then you apply on your face. And then blending is either circular motion or you dab it, tap it in on the skin. The next brush is the powder brush, and this is the powder brush. As you can see, it's a round fluffy brush. It's very dense and very soft. So make sure it's round like this, dense and soft. And what you do, you just tap onto your powder and then apply powder all over the face using dabbing motions. Just do this. So this is the second most basic brush that you need on your makeup kit. So far I've shown you 2 most basic brushes, the foundation brush, which is flat, and the powder brush, which is round. The next basic brush is a blush brush. You can use this also for the powder, but mostly it's for a blush. It is very round, more round than the powder brush. You can see the difference. This is more round, this is dome shaped. This one, what you do, you just use it for a blush. You can see how dense it is, and it has the longest bristles. You can see like here on top, they are very long, and it's very soft and fluffy. You can see it's good quality brush, and it's not very expensive. When you go to these cosmetic shops and beauty shops in town, like beauty options and cosmetic, what is it called? Something cosmetics. Yeah, you will find a set of these brushes. Don't buy the big sets with so many brushes which are very expensive, or very high quality brushes. Don't go for Morphe. Don't be looking for Sigma brushes, the ones we hear YouTubers talking about using, or big makeup artists. Just go for the basic inexpensive brushes that you can understand and that you can use. Don't just use your money and then waste it. You have a blush, this is what you use, or you can use your eyeshadow palette, and you can choose any color, any light color, like pinks, like soft pinks, soft browns. If you just dab like this, and then you see there's a little product there, and then above the cheekbone here. I said you don't really need the highlighting or contouring as a beginner, but in case you want to, this can double up as a bronzer or a contour brush. A bronzer, which I'll explain in another video, a bronzer is an alternate for a contour. When you don't want to really define your cheekbones and you don't want to go through all the process of packing on too much product on your face, what you can do is just use a bronzer. Remember, in the beginning I broke these brushes into two categories. One category was for the face brushes and the second one is for the eyes. So we are now on to the eyes. For the eyes, you start with your brows. And when you're doing your makeup, you can opt to start with the foundation, then your brows, or you start with the brows, then your foundation, whatever you prefer. Next is the eyebrows, and this is the brush I use for the eyebrows. It's called a spoolie brush, and it's used to brush up your hairs. So what you do, you take it and then you do this. You brush the hairs and then you fill them in using your pencil or a brow pomade, whatever you prefer. And then next brush is this flat brush. This is the one we use to clean the brows. You can go check out my eyebrow tutorial. You can see how I do it. I use it, you apply concealer on this, and then you use it to clean out those brows underneath and then on top. You need a spoolie brush and then you need a flat brush. But some spoolie brush comes with a tiny flat brush. You can also use this one to clean your brows. So the next thing is the eyeshadow. For me, when I started doing my eyeshadow, I only used to use 1 or 2 brushes. Honestly, you don't need so many brushes for the eyeshadow when you are a beginner. All you need mostly is this small domed brush. It has long bristles. Yes, I had used this, so it's a bit dirty. It has some eyeshadow on it. You can use it for transition shade, crease shade, or even you can use it for the eyelid shade when you are using matte eyeshadow, not shimmer. So what you normally do, you take your eyeshadow palette. Sorry, I'm using an old one. I'm showing you an old one. This is what I started with. Just dab into the product and then you use it with the round circular motions. You can use it for the transition, for the crease. You can also dab it on the eyelid when you're using matte eyeshadows. The next brush is a flat brush. This is a small flat brush. This is the one I use to pack on product on the eyelid, especially when I'm using any shimmer eyeshadow. I use this one. The most important brushes for your eyeshadow is a small round brush with long bristles. I said you can use it as a crease shade, transition shade, and also for eyelid shade when you're using a matte eyeshadow, and then a small flat brush. And for your eyes, you need one brush, flat brush for the foundation. You need this round brush for the powder, and then this one can double as a contour brush, blush brush, bronzer. You can also use it for the highlight. So these are the most basic brushes, and you can use just 6 of them. You can manage with these 3 big ones and these 4 small ones for the eyeshadow, the spoolie brush, cleaning out your brows, this transition shade, and then for the eyelid shade. You need at least 4 for the eyes. So honestly, all you need is at least 4 for the eyes and at least 3 for the face. And with these 7 brushes, you can do your makeup perfectly. You will not be overwhelmed, and you'll know what you're doing. To get these makeup brushes, you can get them, as I said, from any beauty store. And right now there are so many cosmetic shops and online shops that sell makeup and brushes, inexpensive brushes. I wanted to give you a bonus brush, but it's not really a brush. It's a blending sponge, and this is it. We call it a beauty blender. What you do is you dump it in water, or you can just spray it with your setting spray to dump it before you use it. You can use it for your foundation, you can use it to blend your concealer, you can also use it to blend your highlight like this, and it gets in those areas where even brushes don't get in. So you can use this part to blend in under the eyes and also apply powder. The nice thing with beauty sponge is it gives you a very nice airbrushed finish. Also, it does not leave those brush streaks on your face, and then it helps to soak up any excess powder and foundation. Honestly guys, it's really that simple. Now you know what to get and how to use it. You just need these 7 brushes. I hope my tutorial is simple and easy to understand. I hope you now feel more confident when it comes to makeup brushes, and you will not be overwhelmed whenever you do your makeup and you have that brush set of 60 brushes and you have no clue what to do with them. Now you know what to use, and you don't need those other brushes. Just pick out the ones that I've shown you, then separate the rest, put the others on a separate place so you do not mix them and keep getting confused whenever you want to apply your makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Also, if you have not joined the family, please hit that subscribe button. It's just below the video. Give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to turn on notifications so you do not miss any upload. Also, for any thoughts, comments and questions, put them on the comment section down below and I'll be responding to all of you. Have a lovely time and see you in the next video. Bye.